Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Lavanya and you're watching Techie Talk. So today in our channel we are going to see as a fresher how do you get job if you are from non-CS background or non-IT background student. So in case if you are an ECE student, mechanical student or civil engineer student, or if you are from non-IT, completely a non-IT background student, still you are very much interested to join into IT industry, then which all skills will be helpful for you, and also how do you get IT jobs, and what are all the process you should follow to get job into IT industry. All these details I'm going to share in today's video. Make sure you watch the video till the end, and also if you are the one who are looking for this type of content, make sure you like this video, and also if you want any other topics, please make sure you comment in the comment section. I'll be covering up those in my upcoming videos. So before we get into the actual topic, if you are watching my channel for the first time and if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe to Techie Talk without fail. There are so many people who are looking for the information that as a mechanical student or as a civil engineer student or as an ECE or as an EEE, how do I get into IT industry? Whenever I go to any interviews or whenever I'm applying for a job, there is a restriction that only for CS background students, IT background students in the job posting. So if you're a student who is pursuing in your fourth year, or you're doing your project, or you have completed your graduation just now and you're trying for the jobs and you're not into CS background, then you're struggling to get which type of course if I opt, or how do I get into IT industry, please make sure you watch till the end. So first I'm going to cover in the first scenario, I'm going to cover for the people who are into their final year of the semester. So if you are a student who is pursuing your education, and if you are in fourth year first semester or in the final semester, and you are going to search for a job, or you have any interviews upcoming in your college, then how do you crack those interviews? How do you get into the entry level of the interviews? If you have all these questions in your mind, here is the answer. So guys, mostly during our education, if it's a mechanical, if it's a civil engineer, these two branches, basically you will not have any one of the programming language at all. So you will have a nil knowledge about programming language. But for IT industry, it's mandatory that you should know at least basics of any of the programming language. It's not that you have to know concepts wise every concept or in depth, but at least basic wise, at least theoretical part, and also you should know like how to write a simple programs. Then only when you enter in an interview, if you miss one or two questions at the starting also, you will be able to sustain in the interview for 30 or 40 minutes during the question and answer session. So the interviewer, basically for students, for the graduate hires, how do they expect the answers is, they don't expect you to give 100% of the output of the answer. They expect you at least you have knowledge on the concept or not. If you know concept wise, and if you are theoretically good, and also if your vocabulary and communication is very good, definitely you will be placed. So I would recommend for mechanical students and civil engineer students and or other branches students who doesn't have any programming language in their career, in their during their education, you start learning your any one of the programming language from the day one of your fourth year second semester, or in the first semester itself. So I'm not saying you that you should know 100%, you should cover complete programming language. You just have to know the basics about it of the programming language for sure. Say in case I'm asking you with respect to Java, what a string, if you just answer what a string, that is enough. They will not ask you hands on or syntax or anything. Even though they ask you the syntax, if you say that you are not familiar with the syntax, and if you are good in answering the theoretical part, there are high chances that you will get placed. And one more thing, all the skills must be mentioned in your resume for sure. Without mentioning any of these skills, definitely your resume will not be taken forward to the technical interview. And also there are high chances that it might not get shortlisted also. So first thing you have to do is start learning any one of the programming language from the day one of your fourth year, second semester, or in the first semester itself. And also mandatorily, apart from programming language, you should know any of the database skill. So database skill wise, you should cover any SQL high level concepts is enough. What is normalization and how do you fetch all the employee names from a table, or how do you get all the values from a table? How do you get the entire records from the table? What is a record? What is a field? What is a table? So all these are basic questions. And how many types of normalizations are there? So these are the few basic questions. If you get to know, it's very very helpful for you during the interview, because apart from these questions there won't be any other questions for you asked during the freshers type of interview. Only as an experience they will move on to the depth and scenario based. But as a fresher, if you just have the knowledge about what is database and why do we use database and what is a field, what is a table, and how do you fetch the records, and what is normalization, all this if you know, that's more than enough. And coming to the next point, you should be very good at your communication skill. So in case if you feel that you are losing the confidence, and you don't have the confidence to face the interview during the, and if you feel that you do not have confidence to face the interview, you will get nervousness. What you can do is you can take up some mock interviews also. For sure, if you face 3 or 4 mock interviews, in the real time interview, you will definitely lose the nervousness and you will answer confidently whatever the questions are given to you. So I do highly recommend that you to take mock interviews before your actual interviews. And one more thing, as a fresher, for a mechanical student or for an civil engineer student, you have to do any of the small law application with programming language. Because if you explain the project of your civil engineer or an non-IT, that is an mechanical engineer project, definitely that will not add an positive impression during your interview. You should, along with your fourth year project, along with your current subject project, you should also show that you are very much interested in the programming skills. That's why you have done additionally a small application, web application type or mobile application type or standalone application type. You have did, you can show them and you can share the GitHub URL. So in case if you don't know how to start with the application, or what kind of application to develop, you can just take a registration application or login application or any sort of shopping cart application, and take your help. If you have any friends of CS background or any other IT field friends, you can take help of them and create a very small application of 2 pages alone is enough. And you can have that URL, GitHub URL in your resume, which will definitely give a 99% of positive impression on your profile. And definitely you will get in, you will be placed for sure. I can assure you on this. So guys, whose desire is really to get into IT industry, and if your background is non-IT, don't get depressed or don't get a thought that you cannot enter into IT industry. For sure, and for sure anyone can enter into IT industry if you have skills. Skill matters to be in IT industry. So you have to do from the day one that you should enhance your skill always. Enhancing your skill only will make you get a dream job for sure. So follow these points whichever I have given in this video. Definitely you'll get placed in an IT company for sure before you complete your education or within the short span of time. Hope you have liked my video. Make sure you subscribe to Techie Talk without fail. And also if you have any other further doubts or queries, or if you have any topics to be discussed, make sure you comment in the comment section. I'll take it ahead from the next video. See you with another interesting topic. Until then, bye.